is one you probably weren't expecting. Quite frankly, the way I know you weren't expecting it is I wasn't expecting it. RYOBI's got a new ONE HP rotary hammer. That's right, you heard it correct. Rotary hammer. We're gonna get it unboxed. I'm gonna give you some of my thoughts on it after we put a little dust onto this tool, right after this message from our sponsor, VCG Construction. Head on over to our merch store. You get hats, t-shirts, tech shirts, hoodies. Link will be in the description below. So here it is. This is the RYOBI ONE HP High Performance Advanced Technology Brushless Rotary Hammer. You can see here, motor performance is brushless, means more power, longer runtime. Power up to 75% more impact energy. Woo! Performance up to 47% less vibration. It is SDS-Plus. It has a 3-year limited lifetime warranty. This is no joke. This is an 18-volt tool, and it is rated. It is a 1-inch SDS-Plus rotary hammer. It's ain't like 5/8, 3/4. It's a full 1-inch. Here's the deal. I find this kind of interesting. On this box with the other HP tools, they're showing you that new 1.5 amp HP battery. You know, this one that has the new fuel gauge on it. Here's the thing, they're not telling me which battery to use with this new ONE HP tool, but if we look at our specifications, you could see here, it says 1-inch SDS-Plus rotary hammer, it's P223. Brushless motor, anti-vibration, 3 modes, drilling, and hammer plus chisel adjust. It says 1-inch SDS-Plus chuck. Onboard LED work light, auxiliary handle, and depth guide is included in here. It's telling you that you're going to get up to 2.1 joules or impact energy. RPM is up to 1380. BPM is 5,000. There is no information that I can see on this tool. Now, are you going to get those advertised specifications with this battery here? I don't know. Let's find out. Okay. Out of the box comes the tool. I mean, I will tell you this, it's handsome. I'm gonna throw that there. Look at that. When you put, here's the telltale. You are supposed to use the HP batteries because when you put that battery in there, it sits perfectly on its handle. I mean, isn't that a telltale? Here's the only thing though, it's a bummer. Look, the fuel gauge is up front here. We're in rotary hammer mode. Nuts. We have chisel or hammer mode. And then we have the old straight up drill mode. We have our depth gauge for drilling to the exact depth that we need. We don't want any over penetration. And here's the thing, when you're using things like wedge anchors and such, if you go too deep, sometimes you can lose the wedge anchor through the slab that you're setting them in. So it's better to drill to the depth that you need. I gotta tell you, I'm kind of curious how this will do. I feel like we should give it the benefit of the doubt. I don't think we should go straight for the gusto and go right to the 1-inch bit, but you know we will get there eventually. So we have 4 common sizes that are used with rotary hammers. 1/4 inch, 1/2 inch, 3/4, and then finally its max capacity, 1 inch. We're gonna see how it does. I will tell you that it's good to see what's known as like AWS. It's like a shock absorber built into the handle here. We're gonna throw our 1/4 inch bit in there. I mean, it inserts fine, comes out fine. Haven't used it yet though. Let's see how we do. Drilling our first hole. No problem. Got the job done. Never really bogged down. This is, in case you're wondering, 5,000 PSI concrete that has cured over, I don't know how much time. It's got to be months, maybe even a year at this point. No problem, 1/4 inch. Let's move on to 1/2 inch. Once again, no problem. Move on to something bigger. So we got a little time out here. We have a little over like 11 1/4 inches still exposed on this bit. So that means about 4 inches of this 3/4 inch blade. Now, we could try to reinsert and try to keep going. Let's see how we do. You clean out that hole a little bit. And you could see, man, we probably have a good, what do you think, 10 inches? Yeah. You know what they say, every inch counts. Right around 8 inches, somewhere around there. I mean, it's nothing to sneeze at. And it's a lot for an 1.5 amp battery, if you remember. Let's throw on our 1-inch bit. You can see we were fully charged when we started. We're down to 1 bar. That's probably the product of the timing. The timing out of the tool is probably the product of this battery just not having the power at 1.5 amps. I mean, it's really warmed up. Here's the reality of it. We're talking about a 1-inch rotary hammer. I would never even expect to be able to accomplish what we accomplished with this 1.5 amp battery. This thing is warm. Here's the deal. We're gonna try to run this bit. You would expect that you'd need something with more battery capacity, more amp hours, watt hours. Here's the big secret you might not know about the new ONE+ HP brushless 1-inch rotary hammer from RYOBI. This HP tool, unlike the compact and subcompact versions, takes advantage of HP batteries. This is an offering that takes advantage of the additional terminals on the back of these HP batteries, these high output, high horsepower, whatever you want to call it. We were told that the subcompact tools or compact tools, the technology was built into the tool and blah, 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 all this stuff. Here's the reality of it. Why does this tool have the extra terminals to take advantage of the HP batteries? Here's the reality. Because it needs to take advantage of the HP power in these HP batteries. The subcompact tools did just fine without the extra terminals. There was no need for the extra terminals in those tools. But in this higher load capacity, they can be utilized to get the most out of your rotary hammer. You're going to want to use the HP batteries, even though the literature don't tell you on the box. Maybe it says it somewhere in the manual, but you heard it here. And if you like getting the information you need to get the job done, whether you're a professional, a hardcore DIYer, or even just a homeowner, then smash the like button. Also, leave it down below. Did you ever think that RYOBI would be making tools with this type of performance and capacity? I gotta tell you, I didn't. But we want to know down below. Did you believe in them? Did you know they could do it? We want to know. Leave it down below. With that, I want to say I appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Thanks a lot, everybody. We'll see you all on the next one.
Video's over, but I know you want more. So this is how you're going to get it. First thing you need to do is pretend you're this guy. And you're here at the birthplace of freedom. Now ring that bell like it's 1776 and let all notifications through. What? You're not subscribed yet? Well, smash this button here. After that, watch this video here, here, and maybe over here. See you later.